Right, the game has started. It's me to go first. We're playing Void Challenge, and no fantastic players are jumping out at me. Just wow, I guess. Wow. Yeah, I think that's about as good as it's going to get. Okay, got some clunky consonants to deal with. B-I-double-G is good, I think. Big. Let's see what opponent does. Foal. Okay. Anything across from the trip? Giblet. That's looking a little bit better. What have I got here? I've got the unprefix. Page ungrave. I have the AGE ending. What am I missing here? This looks very bingo friendly. Gun. I have the gun component of the word. Prunage. Is that good? Prunage. I'll try it. Prunage. No. There's something else in this. I have the pre-prefix. Prunage, no. I don't have much faith in that. Let's give it a go. Prunage. No, no good. Okay, it's got to be so close to a bingo this, unless I am missing it. Okay, what do I get rid of? Gup, pug, sure I've missed something there. Ah, there we go. Aeronite, trainee, and the others. timer, Gratini, Interage, and what's the other one? Interage. There might even be more than one there. What do we got? Okay, we'll just go with Gratini. That eye was unideal. Should have looked at the other bingos. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. What have we got here? Unseeded. I think that's good. Does it play though? Not currently, from what I can see. Almost plays under here. Unseeded, just fails at the final letter. Induce. Just wonder if there's maybe another induced. Let's play around with them a bit. Unseeded, undecide. No, I don't think you can undecide something. Denuded almost, but the C. Okay, opponent taking a little bit of time here. So if I can't get the bingo down, oh, stroke of luck. That was very fortunate for me, and I get rewarded with heavy artillery as well, so a bit of a dream run, this one, for me. I'll be looking to put one of my heavyweights there, play like a Jiva, or I don't have the V, so can I pop the J there? Ajuga, just one off each time. I'll definitely be able to score even just a play of Jiz across here. J-I-Z. Phobia. I think that takes an L, possibly. So that's... Okay, now any other hot spots for the Z or the J? What do I do here? Do I hang on to the Z and the J, or do I just dispatch for 35 with a fairly flexible rack leave? I'll just have a quick squiz to see if there's anything else that I can do with this J and Z. No, I'm just going to go for score. Also takes out the bingo lanes, so there's some merit to that play because I'm not in a position to bingo at the moment anyway. And I'm ahead, so I prefer to keep the board a bit tighter. That's looking good. Anything there? Mirage plus an E. Re-image, yep. Just jumps out at you sometimes. And other times you can sit there scratching your head for a while. Re-imaged onto the D. That'll be a nice play down there. At A15 across. Is there another spot for the bingo? Re-image. Pug only takes an S and a H, I believe. Maybe another one, but definitely those two. Anything with the B? There we go. Re-image onto the T. But I'll be going for score. Re-imaged. And I keep picking up these great scoring tiles. I don't know what I've done to deserve it, but it's a dream run. So I won't be complaining. Anything that can go above the H there, not that I've got. I've got a hotspot here. Something like I have a taxi on my rack. ATAXY. Almost have anti-fixer. If that wasn't, I'd have to play through a floater, but can't get. I don't think I can get two directions with my X there. I've got ticks, but only the T goes after at. I don't know any words ending TX. I know words ending XT, but not TX. So what do we do here? A taxi, does it play anywhere? I have just taxi across here, TAXI. That'll score quite nicely, 37. Not too worried about opening that trip lane. Any other fancy plays? Just wondering if I have anything here like I do actually have taxa, and it's I was going to say it still plays, but ABO's been taken out, so it's not in the new word list. I've got there's the I hook for icon, and two blanks still unseen. Interesting. So much action to come still. My Y can go here. Just wonder if there's a TY. TYG. No, I don't have a G. Okay, so I think I'll go with taxi. That did score quite handsomely. And I've retained the Y for that that spot there, only and something. I have created a good scoring spot for a lane, a good lane for a bingo there with the T, so I'd be keen to close it down if opponent doesn't utilise it. I do have the O now for going in front of BO, so 4-letter word ending in O with this rack. Can't see it. What else have I got here? Phobia. Still don't have a hook there. Right. Is it time to close down that spot? And can I even reach the T? 5-letter play ending with a T. Opponent down to 3.5 minutes. I've got Coney and Raya. That's a 31-point play. That's not too bad. Any other candidates? Nothing to go in between there. Thought I could come across with my Y. Bovin? No, Bavin is good, but Bo. Not sure what goes in there. Anything here? Actually, I have an interesting play here. I have Abai, and I could put an E on the end of it. 27, that's not a bad option. It doesn't create a bingo lane at all. I think I might actually go with this, because it does frustrate the B, and it does actually close the B down, that bingo lane there. Not that it was ever a real danger, but yeah, there's merit to that play. I'm going with it. Okay, a little bit of a vowel heavy rack here. Fator is good, I believe. I think this is as a 6. Fator. I think you can spell it O-U-R as well. Uphills. Okay, so opponent does bingo there. I actually do have Fator now through. Let me just look at the remaining pool. Quite a few S's and a couple of R's, a T. There's some bingo-y tiles remaining. There's also a Q, a K, and a U, so it's a bit of a mixed bag, but that second blank obviously representing a bit of a danger for another bingo to come down. Fator, is that what I'm thinking of? Fator 24 gives a fair bit back there. What goes? There's a few I's to come and E's. QI would be pretty deadly. I don't think I need to be unnecessarily volatile. Maybe just double O here. Double O. Anything onto the T? Frit. I think Frit is good. Closes down a bingo lane. I have to assume that my opponent has the second blank. There's a fair chance he has it, so I won't be making openings at all if I can help it. I've got mood here for 34. That's alright. Anything with a K. Abai, it'll take the S. I keep looking at this H to see if I have something ending in C, but the C's are both gone. Thesauri, very nice by opponent. Okay, I have, what do I have? I have okay. Can I do anything better here? Dico doesn't fit. Okay, should be alright. I can't see more than 38. I'm going with that. Okay, I draw the Q. I've got caddy, korma through an R. Not that there are many floaters to consider here anyway. I have QI up there. Opponent will probably block that. Does caddy play anywhere else? I have QI here. Oh, I think, is Pugil good? I think that Pugil, I might be mixing that up with something else, but I think that's good. Almost certainly going to see that blocked. Ah, there's the remaining tiles. I didn't even look at them. Very nice last rack. I was going to say anuresis from an anuresis through an E. Yeah, don't think there's anything there. Okay, let's see if QI and Pugil. Yeah, that one was a handy spot for the Q, and opponent will no doubt go out with Sins, probably down here, Gratinese and Sins, unless there's a better spot. Yeah, thank my opponent for the game, and the final score, 495 to me, 342 to the opponent. I did have a good run there, so I did enjoy that game. No racks that I really had to struggle through. Let's have a quick look at the examiner. I'll just look at my own racks to see how I fared. So pillow, yeah, I thought there was a 5-letter play there. I just couldn't quite pull it out. Equity wise, yeah, I was a little bit behind, 5-point equity there. Next, that was opponent's rack, and just going to be looking at my plays. Bilger. Okay, Bilger, yes. And what did I play? Bilger. I think I played Beg. Or, oh, Giblet. Yeah. I don't think that one even featured. Giblet way down there, so that was suboptimal, I'd say, for sure. But I was just trying to go for tile turnover. That was opponent's rack. This was the rack I was almost sure there was a bingo on, but nothing nothing showing. And yeah, pug. I went with pug for 26 equity, so not too much behind. And then the opponent's rack. So I had a dream rack here. Gratini was my play, so that looks fine. Phobia and unseeded. Okay, M7. Because of phobia. And then the C gets doubled. Yeah, phobia unseeded. I didn't even think of that. So, yeah, a little bit of a 2-point loss, but that's fine. So we'll go through to the next one. Yeah, Jizz was my play there, so that one looks okay. I thought there might be a big heavy score. Zeram for 42, but using the Zeram. And exposing the trip lane with all those S's and blanks to come, so not the wisest, but happy with my play there. That's opponent's rack. Then I was re-imaged, looks okay, that was my play. And okay, I played Taxi and a Taxi, which played at 8k. Oh, of course, the AT and then just adding AXY. I did spot a Taxi on my rack, but didn't visualize the extension there for the same word, and I definitely would have played that if I had spotted it. Sometimes you see a word on your rack, but you kind of get fixated on using all those letters from the word you spotted. Meanwhile, in this instance, there's the same word, but using 3 of your tiles rather than 5 of them. Anyway, missed out a little bit there, so we go to the next rack. That's what did I play? Oh, way down the list, a buy for 27, and there was Tifo for 30. Okay, but that's, I wonder why the equity value is so much lower on that one. Tifo equity 30. The score was 27 for a buy. Okay, must be a reason for that. And then the next rack I had was this one. Again, way down Frit. I was wanting to close that bingo lane, but the analyzer seems to think it wasn't that important, and rather to play N2 is up there. To play roof down there. That's interesting. I mean, that scored a lot more than, what was it, 31 as opposed to 24. A little bit more, but yeah, I wonder why. Maybe that the U was considered a very useful floater. Not sure. Anyway, I did want to shut down that bingo lane, so I sacrificed a few points there. And that was opponent's rack. So Thesauri, which he then spotted very nicely. And my rack, I played OK for 38, Mikado. Okay, I knew there was some kind of Japanese sounding word like Aikido and Daiko and something like that, but Mikado I probably wouldn't have spotted, but I thought there was something through there, 5 or 6 letter word, and that was it, Mikado. So happy with OK because it did block down the potential 9-timer, even though the threat of it was quite low with both blanks gone at that stage. And opponent's rack didn't miss a bingo. And QI, that was my play with Bugle at L5. So that worked out okay, and then opponent went out with Sins. And those were the last tiles on my rack. So, yeah, I did definitely play a few suboptimal moves there, but you're always going to find that's the case. That there'll be a few suboptimals, but happy to have spotted a few of the bingos there. Unseeded, re-imaged, Gratini. So it was those three. Alright, thanks for watching, and join me next time for the next game.